Good morning, everybody. Hope all is well this morning. Wonderful people out here. Hello. Well, this morning, I want to come in here and give you some inspiration, getting you ready for 2025. We are going to hit the road running with 2025 for those that are businesses, want to start their business, want to grow their business. As y'all can tell, it's early in the morning for me. Look a little sleepy, don't I? Yeah, but anyway, not early, but yeah. It is up a little early this morning here getting a lot of things done. And I want to just come in here and talk to you guys, and give you some encouragement here for your next move and your next plan. And I know all of you are familiar with Sam Walton, Walmart. I'm sure at some point in your life you've been in Walmart. But I want to talk to you this morning and encourage you just how he made it happen, and you can do the same thing. If he can do it, if he made it happen, you can too. And we're going to talk about that this morning. Yeah. Hey, everybody over here. Thanks for coming in, joining me, share it. And over here in TikTok land, don't forget to tap screen so where you can, the algorithm can let everybody else know that we are live this morning talking about some stuff that's going to help elevate your 2025, and possibly you can use some of these tips to help you grow. So when I was in college, when I was in college studying business management, in my management class, I did my paper on Sam Walton, and I had a final report to do it was my business management course, and I had to do a final paper, and I chose Sam Walton. And I was thinking this morning that some of the things about him, it just reminded me of, how perseverance, how what you should do and how to get them done, and look at the lasting, even after he's no longer here. Sam Walton has made an impact. His family legacy is just so much more. Hey, how you doing? And so I think that this would be a good topic to talk about this morning, to keep you encouraged and just to let you know some of the things that has happened throughout his journey getting Walmart up and running. I don't know whether a lot of you old enough to remember the 5 and 10 cent stores, the dime stores. I know we used to have a Ben Brooks in my small town, the way I was brought up in. Well, that was part of Sam Walton's idea back then. And once I read the book, I didn't even know that, but yeah, that's how he started out. He didn't start out big. So I want you to be encouraged. You don't have to start out big. You don't have to start out just, hey, you're gonna just go in all in, and you just gonna you just want the start small. You just want, you want everything. Start your business out small, slow, and gradually grow it. I've been doing this here really over 10 years, but I started on, when I got online and started promoting my coaching business, and, helping people, helping clients grow their business and start their business. And then I came up with the name Push the Dream, but I had been doing this before I started, coming online. I had been helping people write business plans way back in 2006. And so when I came on with Push the Dream, it was that was a total different, business model well, not different, but it's just that I kind of sealed the deal a little bit and started doing it more and doing it, just adding on some services to it. So with that being said, as Sam Walton started Walmart, he started, like I said, he started the 5 and 10 cent stores. Like I said, it was a Ben Brooks in our hometown. I don't know, but there's a lot of, if you guys are too young to remember, I'm sure your parents can remember. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm sure that your parents will probably remember that, those names that I just called. So let's go ahead and just talk about some of those things that persevere, and how you can persevere in business, and how Sam Walton did it, and you see the results now, because I'm sure at some point you've purchased something, you've bought something from him, and there's a lot of lessons in just how he did it. You know what? Success leave clues, everybody. Let me repeat that. Success leave clues. And I think that Sam Walton is a prime example of leaving clues, to leave, to grow a business, to leave a legacy, to build to build a business, and help you to just kind of like keep going, keep moving, and don't stop. Don't let anybody kill your vision, please. Don't let anybody kill your vision. Okay. Keep your vision alive. Please do keep your vision alive. So now let me go ahead and give you a few things. But the first one I want to share with you is Sam Walton. He embraced change and innovation. And so he was open to new ideas when he first started out, to improve his business and improve what he has going on. Let's say, for instance, if you start a business and you just really starting out, you may not know everything in that niche of business that, that is possible, right? So you got to accept, advice, make find out how you can definitely grow it, and and keep a positive attitude about it, number one. And then often there's going to be difficulties in the beginning, but you got to keep moving. And that's what he did. He did not waver from what his belief. He did not waver in that. So hey Carl, hey, thanks so much. Yeah. And everybody over here too as well. Y'all, it's going so fast here. Thanks for coming in and joining. And but yeah, but he didn't waver. So, and the next thing I want to share with you, I want to give you what he did was he had a strong company culture. He built a culture around his hard work. He showed everybody who was being a part of them, you too. He he had a culture around him or people around him that was just as like-minded employees of, I'm sure, a team of just as like-minded as he was. So that's what you have to do too. Don't go into 2025 thinking that you can just constantly glide in that same mentality, that same energy, that same mindset, the same thought patterns. If you want something different, you got to do something different. You just have to do it. And then also, he was very frugal in a lot of things. He didn't try to go out there and show off what he had. I think he was still driving his old pickup truck he had. I mean, I'm not telling you got to go to that extreme now. Don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean. Just be a little, cautious about what you're doing, especially when you're just starting out. Don't start spending money, reinvest it into your business. Don't start just get out there spending money just because you make it and you trying to show everybody, you trying to be baller shot caller, and you trying to show everybody you got a little change, or you coming up in the world. No, you don't need to do that. Don't put the attention on you. Grow your business. Focus on growing the business. Don't focus on trying to show anybody what you have. You don't do that. Please don't do that, because it's going to draw people to you that you really don't want around you. Because I mean, the Bible says what in Proverbs. I don't know what chapter in Proverbs. I can't. Right now I'm not. I have my Bible, but it says money brings a multitude of friends. So, the more you have, the more people are drawn to you. Notice that. You notice that with people, the more they have, the more is drawn to them. So you don't want that stereotype. You don't really want, don't let people know what's going on with you. So anyway, he just kept it, and then he was able to focus, and I'm sure he was able to focus on, thank you. I'm sure he was able to focus on what he needed to. And then, like I said, he was around a certain caliber of people too, like-minded people. Now, also in his Sam Walton's motto was, he buy low and sell high. What, sell it somewhat, not sell it high, sell it cheap, buy it low and sell it cheap. And then also, but make sure that the stake, that the stakes are high, put it that way. Yeah. And what he did, well, it may be a little bit hard to do that now because of the tariffs coming up next year, but you got to come up with a plan. It just may be a little, what I would say, a little challenging. It may not, let's not use that word hard, a little challenging, if the tariffs are what our upcoming president over here in the United States is getting ready to do. We may have some issues there. So, but if not, you can always find ways to make it happen. You really can. You just gotta, take the time and maybe collab with somebody that's creating something, that's creating a product or that have something that you can kind of purchase here in the United States, and you don't have to really worry about the tariffs. So, and that's where, you just got to be creative in that area too. But I know the cost it may cost more to be made, and then and then that can be a problem too. So, that's something that you just have to think about, and you have to sit down and plan and work it out. Now, the next little tidbit of the next little thing I think that you should know about him, and he did it and you can do it too, is that he believed in the power of teamwork. He had a team around here, and he also treated his employees well. Anybody who worked with Sam Walton, he treated them well financially from a monetary standpoint, and he also treated them with self-respect. He really made sure that they felt appreciated. And a lot of that is not happening now. And, even in regular jobs, that's not happening now. People are not appreciated. But that's what he did. He made sure that he showed his employees, or, his team, that they were appreciated. And that's a must. You must do that. Okay. And then also, despite, like I said earlier, despite his wealth now, y'all, he lived a modest lifestyle, and I'm sure that he could do it. Just like Warren Buffett, he does the same thing. They kind of remind me of each other a little bit. When I think of Sam Walton, I see, kind of see, although they're doing two different things. I think about Warren Buffett a lot, and I guess they just come from around that same era, that they don't really need to show what they really have. They just know that the thank you. They just know that it's they just know that it's more important to just to have that, just to be able to have that wealth and not spend it on assets that is not appreciating, put it that way. They understand the importance of wealth, and they understood that you need to keep something, because you never know what may happen in life. So they understood that. Yeah. So, and then also, he was always focused on his operations of the business. And that's another important thing you guys need to know when you are in business. Make sure you are focusing on, the costs, giving value, not shortcutting anybody. That's what you need to focus on. Make sure you focus on that. And then also, and like I say, he tried to make sure that he kept his prices as low as he can. In other words, he focused on the mission of his business. So whatever your mission is going to be for your business, or whatever it is, make sure you guys still kind of live up to it. Okay. Live up to what you have put your business mission to. And that way you don't have to worry about it going, you don't have to, everything is clear. Even when you hire employees, or when you hire a team, they know your mission, and everybody's going to be, they may not be happy, but everybody's going to understand. And you build, like I say, and build a team around you of people that have the values that you have. And I talk about all this when I'm sharing with my my clients that I work with. If they're going to hire somebody, we kind of get a little bit more deeper into how you need to come up with your operating handbook for your employees or your team, and make sure that you don't have a large turnover, or a consistent turnover of employees, or whatever you're going to have in your business. So just make sure that you're doing that too. And then also, keep on consistently learning in your industry is going to be very important. I do remember a story in the book that that I'm speaking of to you, with you. I remember in that book they were saying that one day he went to another country. He got arrested, but he was just over there, trying to find out, measure the aisles of the different stores. He went over to see how in other words, success leave clues, like I mentioned earlier. And that's what he did. He went to other countries, and he wanted to study his competition. And he really, 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 yeah, you too. Yeah. So he did that. And they thought he was doing something else, but he had his little measuring, had his little measuring tape, and just getting in there measuring. And I don't know what they thought it was doing, but anyway, he ended up getting arrested over there. So I can't remember where it was though, but yeah, he got arrested because they thought he was up to something else. I don't know, but he was just, look, he was trying to use, he came up with his ideas, and so he was just trying to use all of his skills and do it and make his business, kind of like tweak his business model to his, I guess, to his competition. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so that was one of them too. Now the next thing is he also was very strategic in how when he first started out, he was very strategic with his brick and mortar businesses. I told you in my small, hometown, he used to open up he opened up stores, and because I was living in a small town, but he was strategic in what he did. When he first started out, he first opened up stores in smaller towns. He did extremely well, and I'm sure what he probably did was invested that money from the profits from those smaller town stores, and then he put them into bigger bigger, eventually larger cities. So that happened over time. So he was really, really, and then, he was really, really, because if you notice years back before they really got popular all over the places, everywhere he would put up a store, and then it was near a Kmart. Did you notice that Kmart went out of business? Everybody started coming to Walmart. Did y'all notice that over the years? Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. And that was one of his strategies that he used. And so I really believe like that there's a lot of lessons in all of this with him. And then also he made sure he had a very efficient, very, very successful logistic department. And I'm sure he made sure he had all of the right tools, all of what he needed to make that happen. I'm sure he hired the experts in those areas. This is what I'm telling you. Yeah. So anyway, hey, good morning. Yeah. So I think that that's a good way. This is something that you should. This is a part of the success strategies that you should use in your business and all. And I think that should be it for you. Whatever you do in business, this is one of the things that is going to help you too. And then also, like I said, continue to learn. Don't ever stop learning in your industry because everything is going to be evolving. You need to stay abreast of what's going on. Everything is going to be evolving. And that's where you keep yourself, you won't get bored and just whatever business you do. I don't know. Sometimes people say, do what you're passionate about. I don't believe that in a sense. No, do what you're passionate about. Sometimes you need to do what you're skilled at because your passion can change. Did you know that those emotions can change anytime or any day of the week? Okay, and then also what he did, he definitely did this. He did not give up. He focused on the long goal, the long-term goal. That's what happened. He was focused on the long-term goal. He was committed, and he did it, and throughout all the things I just told you guys earlier, though this is it led up to where how he was sustainable because he made sure that he did the important things and he put the important things in his business and made it happen. So this is what I'm saying to you. All of this here is no different than what you can do and what you should be doing. None of this is what I'm speaking of. He focused. Sam Walton focused, and now look, I mean, his wealth is, the companies that he have, they oh wait a minute, hold on. The impact that he have on the world now is, and then the good he was able to do. He was able to do so much, and I'm sure some of you have goals that you want to do, accomplish just by helping others with with your businesses. So he did a lot. Mm. So I just do believe he put, and like I said, he hey, he was a game changer. He get and listen, from his creativity and how he did business, look at all these other businesses who followed his model as well. So you may have somebody out there that can follow the model that you have. Just be the be the inventor, be the inventor of something. You be the outlier. You can be the outlier of your idea. Just don't think that you can't do it because there's already, you feel like it's you don't think it's gonna be, you're gonna, make, you're gonna you're gonna not be, you know be of asset, put it that way. Yeah. So anyway, any questions before I leave this morning? I just want to just give y'all that information about that. I just thought that was something good to know, because I know all of us are familiar with Sam Walton, and I do believe that you are, this can help you too. And just do remember that you were created for greatness. You have greatness within you. And then also, I want to you guys to know that if you want more assistance, if you want to, connect with me to help you grow your business, start your business, and make it a success, text push the dream to 833-247-6465. Text push the dream to 833-247-6465, and I can help you get started. And then I also think I may have a free guide when you do that. So what you can see is a business plan guide to help you to go ahead and get started. If you are somebody that want to grow your business, I would advise you to get busy now. Start doing it now, and getting yourself out there in the world and making it happen. Don't wait, because 2025 is it can be your year. It's all up to you. So that's what we're going to be talking about. I might be on back later today because I do have some other things I need to do today, but I wanted to share this with you this morning about your boy Sam Walton. Those are some things that makes a successful entrepreneur. Some of those things that I mentioned that he does. Okay. All right. Well, have a beautiful morning, y'all guys. Let me go ahead and get my day going.